Hey, I have some quick diet advice that I found really helpful for myself. I was getting a bunch of inflammation and gut issues and coughs and stuff, and all I did was I cut out alcohol, caffeine, sugar drinks, so I only drank water and raw milk. And also, if you have a food, especially if it's a carb and you eat it a lot, I would say don't eat it anywhere unless you cook it for yourself at home. That keeps you accountable and it gives you some flexibility. So I like potatoes. I cut out potatoes for about 6 weeks. All that stuff I just said, I did it for 6 weeks. Nothing really happened for the first 3 weeks, like weight wise. And then after those 3 weeks, I lost 5 pounds in the fourth week. And then I went off that diet because it was my birthday week and I had a little bit of alcohol, and I'm drinking caffeine again, but still no sugary drinks. I'm pulling it back, and I'm gonna stop doing potatoes and alcohol at least, and sugary drinks, but I might keep caffeine because I do feel better. And on top of that, I highly recommend a biblically clean diet. So no pork, no shellfish, which is basically anything that is not a fish that has scales and fins. That's the key, and fins, right? And no one really eats unclean birds in the West, at least. So I don't really comment on that. But turkey, chicken, stuff like that, that's all fine. It just really helps. I used to do a lot of extreme dieting. I did keto, like really extreme keto, like 90% fat every day for like 2 weeks. And I barely slept. I had too much energy. It doesn't feel good. It doesn't taste good. Carnivore is actually really good, but again, like it's kind of legalistic. You want some variety in your diet, and you can get most of it from meat. And then I was forced to be vegan basically for 22 years because of my metabolic disorder. So I've done all that stuff. And yeah, so I just kind of recommend like a high protein diet with whatever fruits that you like. You don't really need a lot of vegetables as far as salad goes. I pick like a couple favorite carbs. I like buckwheat and potatoes and bread sometimes. And, just keep it simple, eat what you like, and you'll be really healthy. You have to work out too, but I think diet is almost as important. I would say it's almost 50-50. Anyway, so I hope that helps someone. I don't really talk about stuff other than scripture, but sometimes practical advice is good too for people. So God bless. Hope everyone has a good morning. I'm gonna go work out.